Hi, this is Sam Botstein from MachineSkills.com. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube for all our machine tutorials and check us out at MachineSkills.com. In today's tutorial, we're going to take a look at using the fade-in and fade-out features of Machine's built-in sampler. This is especially very useful for any kind of transient design, and also on a build-up or riser effect like we're making right now. Now, I did a different tutorial on MachineSkills.com about how to make good-sounding riser or build-up effects all within Maschine very quickly, but this is an actually even quicker method. So all we're going to do is we're going to sample some white and pink noise, we're going to cut it down to exactly the length that we need, and then we're going to hit fade in, and essentially, with a little bit of a filter sweep, we've created a buildup. So I've recorded in a bunch of white and pink noise. You can go to simplynoise.com to get as much white or pink noise as you need for free. Or if you have any kind of classic monosynth like a mini Moog or something, it should have a white and pink noise source built into it, and you could actually filter sweep that on your synth. Same goes for a noise source module in your modular synthesizer. If you have a noise source module and a filter module, you have everything you need in there. Here I've just sampled in some white noise from something and some pink noise as well, and we're just going to do everything within Maschine. So I've determined that at 128 beats per minute, if I want a 4-bar buildup, that should last exactly 7.5 seconds. Here's my math on that. After a while, this kind of thing becomes really easy, and it just is either memorized or becomes second nature to determine. I've already found exactly where we're going to cut that down, right around here, and you can zoom in really as close as you want and get right on the money exactly to that 7.5 second point. And you'll notice that in my play range and selection range down here, we actually have a perfectly round number. It looks like 360,000. And it'll actually play fine if we're off by 1 or 2 samples, one tiny microsecond, but it'll loop absolutely perfectly if we get this just right. So I'm going to go ahead and truncate that. And now all we have to do is hit fade in, and we've created a nice little buildup. Now, the actual contour of this isn't exactly the way I'd like. Let's hear what that's like right now. So to me, that's almost imperceptible. It almost sounds like we started with white noise. White noise cuts through really hard, I find, so we actually could do a couple of different things to make this effect more dramatic. One thing we could do that's super easy is actually just hit fade in again. Now we can actually keep doing this, and every time it's going to sort of change the contour or the actual rhythm of this buildup. This sounds pretty good to me. Let's just repeat this process on the pink noise so we can compare them. So here's what the pink noise sounds like. It sounds a little bit different in character than the white noise. Let's go ahead and truncate this. I have it to exactly the same length, and we're going to hit fade in 3 times, I believe. So here's what our pink noise sounds like. So we have 2 really good options for a build-up. Let's go over to our sequencer and just put a note on the first beat and actually move the filter automation. Let's just turn the filter on to lowpass 2, turn the cutoff all the way down, turn the resonance a little bit up, and I'm actually just going to perform over the 4 bars a little build-up using just this single filter cutoff control. When you think you've got this right, just hold down the auto button or the auto write button and record in your automation. So essentially, we've really quickly created a buildup or riser effect in Maschine. It was essentially just a couple of clicks to do this. Let's just go ahead and do the same thing on the pink noise. Let's go ahead and mute our white noise for a second and just sort of repeat the process. We're going to go ahead and turn this filter on, turn the resonance up, turn the cutoff all the way down, and just sort of record in a filter sweep. So using what we've created here, we can actually A/B between the white noise and the pink noise and choose which is better for the sweep that we've created. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube for all our machine tutorials and check us out at machineskills.com.